So the PL stem, or sometimes called the D for doubling stem, is the last major stem in the series of stem videos that I've done. There are a couple more little ones, the D passive, the H passive. I'll do those eventually. But I want to now knock out the PL or D perfect stem, the PL imperfect stem, and the PL imperative stem. 3 videos, a tale of 3 videos. We begin with the perfect. Okay, so it's sometimes called the D stem for doubling, which makes the choice of pa'al as the paradigm verb really unhelpful, because pa'al has ayin as the second consonant. Can't double ayins. I don't do doubling, so the key indicator of the stem doesn't show up. But anyway, that's why we've moved in modern grammar, Hebrew grammar, to katal, at least biblical grammar, to the katal as the main verb, to kill. Could have probably picked a better verb, but anyway, it's memorable, right? So you'll notice that in all of these examples that the second stem, the tet, is doubled. So D is for doubling. That's good enough for me. So doubling, or D stem, or the PL stem, is the doubling stem. I've talked in another video about the meaning of the PL stem. It basically has a sense of result, so if you break something, you put it in a shattered state. So if the G stem or call stem of the verb is to break, if you put it in the D stem, it means to shatter. They used to say it was intensive, but that's probably not quite right. It is to put it in the state of the verb. So you could do that as a resultative, to shatter. You can also do it with what are called stative verbs, to be holy. In that case, it becomes something what's called factative, to make holy, to put into a holy state, as it were. Okay, so that's the meaning. We can cover the meaning in other videos, already have a little bit. But what is the form of it? Well, very easily, we've got a doubled second stem. You'll notice that this is the perfect, so the endings are just like the perfects of any other, the endings of any other perfect. You've got a kamatz hey in the third feminine singular. You've got a ta in the second masculine singular. You've got a t in the second feminine singular. You've got t in the first common singular. You've got u in the third common plural. You've got tem, second masculine plural, ten, second feminine plural, and nu for first common plural. And I have a song somewhere. It's not coming to mind. Anyway, to remember those endings. You'll notice that there is normally an I vowel. This one's not as, I-E, katail, kitala, kitalta, katalt, katalti, katalu, kitalu. I'm sorry, that can't be right. Both of these are kitalu. Let me change it. There, now it's all right. Kitalu, it's third common plural. They put into a killed state. They murdered. I don't know. Look it up. I mean, the end bottom line is always look up the meaning of a particular verb in a particular stem, because words don't follow the rules, right? I mean, we grammarians, we're trying to abstract the rules out of what we see. The Jews, the Hebrews, didn't sit down one day and say, let's invent the rules of grammar. It just kind of happened as they talked to each other. And therefore, it's chaotic. And there are a lot of exceptions to things. So just look up the meaning of a verb in the D stem and you'll be okay. Katal tem, katal ten, katal nu. Okay, so there you have it. That is the form of the PL in the perfect stem. Now, next video, the PL in the imperfect tense. That is, perfect, imperfect is the tense, PL is the stem.